Hello, beautiful humans. I'm here with today's coaching corner with a year end wrap up of what I notice curiosity has done for myself and my clients. I want to thank you all for an amazing 2022, chock full of lessons and growth and understanding and so many things. So, my gratitude goes out to you all for a really fantastic year of all the things, right? So today I wanted to talk about what I have seen curiosity do for us. And I'm going to give 3 examples. And the first one is curiosity can help us avoid a heated argument. And why is that? Well, I notice that if we can stay curious, we can, and I've seen this, all these examples, I've seen this multiple times in my coaching and in different organizations. I've seen when you stay curious about other people's behavior, that you can actually avoid a heated argument by understanding that now is not the right time, right? There's lots of right times to talk about hard things, but I have seen it personally. A person really staying curious about what is happening in the environment right now and avoiding a specific time because it's just not the right time to talk about something. Am I saying that you should avoid hard conversation? Absolutely not, because my second example is that curiosity can prompt an important discussion. Now, I see a lot of patterns in people, especially with the folks that I work with long term. And one of the things that I notice and kind of invite people to do and stay curious about is, do you often feel the way you do right now in other areas of your life? For instance, do you often feel like whatever you do is not enough? That's a really common one with a lot of my folks. And that person will almost always say, yes, I do. I feel not enough over here in this part of my life or with my family or extended family or whatever it may be. So staying curious in that moment of where we're deflecting something onto somebody else, or if we just need to own it ourselves, right? So that important conversation, curiosity can prompt that important conversation or reflection in ourselves. Like, ooh, am I putting that feeling onto this situation? Or is it mine? Do I often feel like I'm not enough? That's mine. That's mine to own. That's mine to tend to. Third example, I'm going to make it personal because I think that a lot of this work that we do in staying curious at work can flow over into our home lives. And I want to say that staying curious has stopped me from being dysregulated and hollering at my kids. And I'll give you a very specific example here. I get curious about my son's behavior when he is doing something that is seen as bad behavior. And I get curious, maybe he had an experience where another child was mean to him at school today. Or maybe he saw something that he doesn't know how to explain. And it's mumbling around in his brain and it's making him upset. And he doesn't have the language to know how to describe that yet to me. So staying curious with our children's behavior or our other relationships, right, can really help us bring compassion to situations about what is going on in their lives. Staying curious has literally shaped every area of my life. I've seen it shape every area of other people's lives and my clients' lives. And I just want to say that It is the foundation of my leadership programs for that reason. Staying curious helps us understand that this moment right now is our best teacher. Staying curious in that moment. And that's all I have for you today. Happy holidays, and I hope you have a beautiful new year. Stay curious, friends.